Hi, I'm Julian Dougharty, President and founder of DFS Marketing. DFS Marketing, we're a fixed index annuity wholesaling firm. Our customers are independent financial professionals who sell fixed index annuities and life insurance to their customers. We wholesale fixed index annuities for some of the largest insurance companies in the world. Today at DFS Marketing's headquarters in Houston, we are having our 2 Comma Club meeting. 2 Comma Club meeting is a group of multi-million-dollar producers getting together in our office and allow DFS to talk about the services that we offer to help them build their business and ultimately make more money down the line. Today I've got Ken with me. Ken, thank you for coming all the way down from your town and seeing us here in our studio and coming to our 2 Comma Club meeting. I like to ask questions of every single producer that we meet. They're off-the-wall questions, but I want the viewers of these videos to ultimately learn something and not just use this for entertainment, to be able to help answer questions that some of these producers may have. And I always get this question: how do I, you set up an appointment for me, or I have a customer that I met with yesterday, and they told me I've got an existing financial advisor, and I don't want to do business with you because I'm happy with my financial advisor. I'm happy with the guy that I've been doing business with for the last 30 years. My brother-in-law referred me to this advisor, and there's nothing in the world that you're going to be able to do to get me to do business with you. I'm sure you've heard that time and time again. You're very experienced. You've got millionaire clients. You do business with some of the highest end people in the nation. You've written some good annuity applications with us that have been pretty large. And I'm sure those customers at some time had an advisor. I call it the wedge technique. How did you wedge yourself in there between the advisor and the customer who's had that strong as oak relationship for the last 5, 10, 15 years? So Ken, how do you do it? How do you get in between that customer and their current broker that they've been doing business with for a very long time?
Well, good question. I think the way you mentioned how you've got to build a wedge, or you're just talking to a brick wall, or you're hitting your head against a brick wall.
Yes.
So you first have to let them have an idea of exactly what you do.
Yes.
Because they're just used to what they're used to.
Correct.
And no one's going to change unless it's an enhancement.
Right.
So unless you show them a better way, then they have no reason to change.
That's right.
So you paint the picture of here's exactly what we do, i.e., let me give you an example of what a client did when he came into my office earlier this year. And then I just say, now, when you first sat down with your advisor and went all through that with them, were you happy with that?
Yes.
So they have that visual, all of a sudden in their mind they go, there's no way in the world
Yes.
that my current guy does that. So then you've given them something better, because if you never give somebody better, you don't know what you don't know, they have no reason for moving.
That's right.
So there it is in a nutshell.
That is it in a nutshell. It sounds like you're painting a picture of something that current broker or that financial professional of that client didn't actually present to them in the past. Well, how do you do this? How do you deal? I call that the buyer-seller dance. You present something amazing to that client, and then that client lies to you and then walks and calls his current broker or her current broker and say, do you offer that fixed index annuity with that income rider? I just learned from Ken about it. How come you haven't told me about it? And that advisor says, yeah, come on down. Let me go over that with you. I can offer that too. How do you get through that process, if there is such a thing?
Okay. Well, good question. The concept is that you say, hey, is there any reason why you would stay in an inferior position if I show you a superior position?
That makes sense.
Okay.
Inferior, superior. Okay. That makes sense.
Okay. And depending on what they say, but the bottom line is I say, well, we can certainly do that. But when I show you that, then that poses another problem. When you then sit down with your other financial guy, how are you going to react to that? Now, I actually walk them through that. And if they say, well, I'm just taking everything to him and I'm with him and I'm married to him and that person's my spouse, well, okay, that's fine.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you've got to paint that picture up front of how are you going to handle that.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Very good. So you've got so many different ways. I call it the buyer-seller dance, where the buyer milks the advisor of all the information and then goes and buys from that person, like you said, Ken, who they're married to. It's a science behind the wedge technique, getting yourself to wedge the agent and that client apart. And you're right, presenting something superior. Most of the time, that financial professional does not have the fixed index annuities that we offer. They're usually a broker or a market-driven type of producer that says, don't buy that. No, I don't offer that, and I would never offer it because they're bad, really bad. And the customer's thinking, sounded pretty good when Ken was talking about it. And ultimately that client does come back because the value that you're adding. So I thank you very much for being able to present that and teach all the viewers that we've got, watching this video, some of the knowledge that you can, that you sprinkled on us today. And I really appreciate you coming out here to our meeting at our 2 Comma Club. And remember, DFS Marketing, we can help you make more money and deliver better service to your clients. Subscribe to my channel for the latest and greatest updates on the fixed index annuity world and how DFS can help you with your business.